My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Risk of Rush of Rain. As we did last time, a speedrun in shit, I completely forget, I think it was 16 minutes or 12 minutes or something like that. Anyhow, we did it on Rainstorm, so it doesn't really count, so we're gonna go on Monsoon. Again, speedrun time. Spawning all the way over this side on the dried lake is just, it's good. It's a good start. That's all I'll say about that, except for the fact that I also think it's a good start. Did I mention that? I am using glass. The artifacts, sorry, I only have to be quick in play, I don't actually have to be quick in thought or mental acuity. So all I need to really do at the start here is find the teleporter before 30 seconds, so I've immediately failed that. Good work, Ryan. Actually, this is close enough that I'll continue this run. But also, I want to just pick up the basic kind of items that will help me be faster for the rest of the run. So things like extra damage, not entirely needed because I have glass, which is meaning that I'm doing a total of 500% damage that I usually would. I also have 10% health, but as long as I don't get hit at all, I'll be completely fine. I also have command, meaning I can choose my items. I believe I've already mentioned that. Now, the reason I went for the Smart Shopper immediately, Smart Shopper being the green item that I picked up, enemies drop more gold. The reason I went with that immediately is because it means that without farming, I can still get as many items as I require. So, Infusion is just to make sure that I actually get a health pool worth anything that will actually allow me to survive in some situations. Maybe, perhaps. Oh, that's so tempting, and I'm gonna do it. Just because it's so easy for the Huntress to do those shrines. Perfect! Okay. Unstable stopwatch. That is, as I have said many times, I believe, the most overpowered item in the entire game. Again, that's for survivability, the Guardian's Heart there. I am spawning enemies all over the map, and I am completely aware of this. And I need to stop doing it. And it's going to make it very difficult to leave the level quickly. As I say all of that, of course, I am doing nothing to stop myself from doing it, so, yeah. What exactly is my word worth? Ooh, nice. I'm gonna go for a second infusion here. Oh, shit. Okay, I wanted to land up there. God damn it. God damn it, Ryan. Here we go, and... Come on, just this one guy down here. Oh, come on. 4 enemies left. QQ. Alright, where's the last one? This is... Oh, perfect. Just need to somehow get that. Come on! I haven't got time for you, friend. Just die already. Jesus. Just be considerate and die. Okay, so considering where I've spawned here, I can assume that it's either down below, which it wasn't, or right over the other side of the map. I am going to pause the clock at all opportunities that I get to do so, so even if there aren't enemies that I'm fighting, pause the clock, because it will stop the progression of difficulty. Also, I guess I'm gonna count it as time that doesn't exist in the game, because the in-game time slows down, or stops, obviously, when you use that clock. So, does that count as your ultimate time for a speedrun? I don't know. All I do know is I'm going to kind of count it as such. This is a famously barren level in terms of items, so I don't really need to spend much time looking for items. Just killing enemies is going to be good enough. Oh, shit. Okay, I keep forgetting that it spawns enemies when it dies, that ancient wisp thing. Also, considering I'm playing Monsoon, I think a lot of the items that I get could be from things that I kill, so I will get a... shit, what's it called? 56 leaf clover. I believe that's the name of it. Again, any opportunity that I possibly have to pause time, I will do so. Note that the timer for the event, the, shit, what's it called? Teleporter event. The timer for the teleporter event does not slow down, does not stop. So, there's no reason not to pause time. It's just, it's awesome. Oh, I love this item. Let's just have a whole speedrun which is me talking about how much I love that item. Apparently that's what I'm doing. Nope, I already have the best orange tier item in the game. Orange tier obviously being usable. Cool. I realized there was an enemy left over there and I didn't want to have to travel back this way, so I killed it. I also want to consider possibly picking up... Ooh, shit, something spawned down here, right? Yeah. I also may want to consider picking up things that will cast missiles when I attack things. And that would simply be to clear things out on the map in locations where I'm not, because missiles will just seek an enemy out forever. I don't really have to worry. Missiles don't give a fuck. Come on. No! More things spawned. How dare you. Just... There we go. Done. That was surprisingly quick. We are pretty well on pace for basically the same time I was making the Rainstorm run. The only problem, of course, is that difficulty will ramp up much more harshly, much more quickly. Also, this is a horrible map. I mean, I guess it's not as bad as, I think Hive Cluster is the alternate for this. But it's still pretty bad. Our spawn location wasn't incredible, but we can make some assumptions as to where the teleporter is not going to be. And they're pretty safe assumptions. Yeah. My only assumption was that it's not going to be on the right wall below where I spawned. And it didn't appear to be when I was falling down. Of course, it could have been above, because I have had that happen to me enough times to know that that's actually a likely location for it to be directly above the wall that it spawned you on. Of course, stopping time again, because why the fuck not? Okay, no reason to be down here anymore, because I know the teleporter's not down here. There's a bunch of items, but... You know, if the difficulty increases, I might need those items, but the difficulty is only going to increase if I spend my time sitting around farming enough to get those items. So I'll only need them if I actually try to get them. It's a really interesting situation that the game puts you in. Uh-oh. Okay, so at some point I will have to go down there. Interesting. Oh well, I guess there's gonna be items down here, so maybe I'm not so salty that I'm forced. Where? I'm sorry, I recall Imp Overlord being down here that I had to deal with. Where'd that happen? Where'd that go? Okay, let's take that. Obviously the goat hooves just help us traverse the level as fast as we possibly can, so that we can just get to things and do things as fast as possible. Again, stopping time. Where is the Imp Overlord, please? Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh, shit, yes. Okay. I think that's a bad decision for an item. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. I guess Smart Shop is still okay, but I was getting really happy about the idea of getting another free 56-leaf clover. Because you don't get to choose what you get from those, but I would probably choose a 56-leaf clover at this point from a green chest. Oh, come on. Fucker. Right. No. Please, stop slowing me down. Things are just spawning where I can't hit them. Okay. Just... Okay, I guess I have to... Oh, goddammit. I was about to say, I guess I have to just go up and hope that nothing spawns, but then things keep spawning while I'm trying to move away. Fucking Clayman! Why would you do this to me? Alright, that looks like the last time I will actually have to go down. Okay, pick up that. Enough to leave? Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Something spawned down here. You fucker. Alright, now it's time to leave. We are slightly off pace at this point, but that's most likely due to the fact that in Rainstorm, the teleporter event lasts for a total of 90 seconds, whereas in... Oh, Hive Cluster, fuck everything. Whereas in Monsoon, the teleporter event lasts for a total of... more time. Good work, Ryan. 120 seconds, which is obviously 30 seconds extra. For anyone that does maths, for anyone that doesn't do maths, or doesn't know maths, or just can't count, it's a total of numbers extra, I guess, is the easiest way to explain that. Okay, so I guess I have to hope that it's on the top tier of this side? Oh, thank fuck. Holy shit. If it was going to be down in the middle or the bottom, I had traversed the level just really poorly to actually go visit those areas. Okay. So this is what I am most concerned about. The fact that these enemies that are spawning at the moment are very fucking painful. Did you just see how much of my health they nuked out of me as soon as they started to exist? So I'm gonna get this, a Timekeeper's Secret, as basically my safety line. My lifeline, or my safety net is, I think, what I was trying to go for there. I'm gonna get that and just hope that it keeps me alive. If it doesn't, well, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see, que sera, sera. I guess I'll just get 14% armor. I don't know, I really need to consider what I want from those chests, because I'm having a very, very difficult time picking up items that are actually relevant to this run. Okay, pause time, no more enemies will spawn for a while, I guess I take this. Oh, you know what I want? Drones race. Arms race, sorry. The one that affects drones. Okay, cool. I found somewhere to sink all of my money to. Okay. This isn't difficult at all. I should just have evolved Lemurians coming to me, and then anything that spawns here on the top, so just like a few parents. There we go. Nothing should be located elsewhere on the map, I don't believe. I don't believe that's actually possible right now. You know, considering the amount of damage I do, Heaven Cracker is actually not helping me at this point. I probably should have done something, just a straight damage increase, like Behemoth. Or maybe even the Spirit Daggers. That would have been good. That's, I think, Spirit Knife or Spectral Knives. Alright. Awesome. Now I think we are actually on pace, because we found that teleporter earlier than I did in my Rainstorm run-through. If you're looking for the Rainstorm run-through, you'll be able to find it in the description below in the playlist for Risk of Rain under episode 47, the previous episode to this, which was named Gotta Go Fast, a reference to Sonic the Hedgehog. Must proceed with haste. Of course, as I say that, I get 2 goat hooves, both increasing my speed by 20%. It was unlikely to spawn in that location, but if it was in that location, which, again, unlikely, but if it was, and I walked past it, I would have just lost so much time. So it was an unacceptable risk. Okay, I was really hoping to get stuff from that. Now that I'm so low on health, I basically just need to avoid enemies. Oh, come on, I would have loved this level if I was actually doing a farming run, because there's so many shrines. There's an absurd number. Okay. That toxic beast will actually kill me if I go down and I face it directly, because just a number of stomps from it will obliterate the amount of health that I have. Pause time, go down, kill the toxic beast. While I do want the toxic beast to be there and to be spawning me ballets to kill, so that I can farm my infusion off of them, I actually cannot accept the risk of those ballets killing me, because they actually do a substantial amount of damage, and again, I only have 10% of the normal health bar for this current character. So it's very clear to me at this point that there are enemies below me that are still alive. Hopefully Drones Race takes care of them. As you can see, Drones Race is spawning a bunch of missiles that are just flying off the vision of my map, at least, and going to go kill enemies elsewhere. That's exactly what I wanted Drones Race for, just so that it could clean up enemies from different locations before I actually had to travel around the map to go find them. That should save me a good minute on most levels, actually. Okay, this is starting to look like it's going to be pretty successful. After this, I think the next step is to disable command for the next run. And when I have command disabled, the next step after that obviously has to be disable glass and just do a vanilla speedrun on Monsoon with the Huntress. I think disabling those two things, which are actually getting me in this incredibly good position, is going to require me to farm at some point to actually have a chance of beating Providence, which, therefore, will result in runs of upwards of 20 minutes, which actually, it's less of a speedrun and more of a just playing the game. Now I have to remember constantly, don't press F, because you press F on every teleporter to get to the next level, except for this one. In which case, if you press F, you will go to the previous, you'll go to the first level. You have to press G instead on this one. Okay, so this level is also going to be longer for the fact that these little mini door opening events are 45 seconds rather than 30. Although, that's only 2 events. Because there's only 2 doors I have to open, right? This door to get out of here, and then the door at the entrance to the bridge. I'm just going to stop time, make this easier for myself. I believe it stops time for 7 seconds, the unstable stopwatch, and I believe it's 11 seconds from the timekeeper's secret. Those numbers may be wrong. I have not read the Risk of Rain wiki in quite some time. I've been very engrossed in Dark Souls 2 recently. Holy shit, is Dark Souls a good game. But we're not here to talk about Dark Souls, we're here to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog and his ability to proceed with haste. Yep, that's fine. That actually took too much time to have to double back and then pick that up. Cool, knockback's fine. Another really good aspect of this level is that I actually don't have to kill all of the enemies. I can just walk away from them. And that's just so freeing, right? Just to be able to say, no, fuck yourself. I think, actually, I've just realized it. I keep noting every single time I fight Providence that the only thing that goes through his armor when he puts his armor up is the Toxic Centipede. If I have glass on, the Toxic Centipede is actually an incredibly good item against him, and that I probably should have picked it up. But this is going to be the last run where I have both glass and command enabled, so... whoops. I'm gonna get the Lensmaker's glasses just to increase my crit chance. It increases it... the item description says by 10%, but it's actually by 7%. So with my 1% base, I now have an 8% chance to crit on each shot. And they do stack, not multiplicatively, they stack additively. I am saying that really poorly. See, he can activate his armor even while time stopped. I fucking hate that. So cheap. It means that he's always going to get at least 2 armor phases in the first time you fight him. Unless you get him down to half health in his first armor phase, and also Toxic Centipede him. Which, this is why I'm saying, the Toxic Centipede, I believe, could be one of the most important items for a glass command percent speedrun. But then again, you have to remember that a glass command percent speedrun is probably not a category that anyone's interested in. It's too easy. Which, of course, is why I started off with it, because I am lame and not good at video game. Okay. Getting some really good damage on that one. So that's the laser one cleared out first. He's the actual only dangerous one. This one has some moves, but nothing that's actually considerably annoying. There we go. Cool. Let's get Providence down here, and stop time. The time stop there is mostly just so that I can get hits on Providence while killing his Sentinels. And also to make use of the time stop, naturally. Because if I let time continue, the Sentinels move in front of Providence, and there's 2 Sentinels that I have to kill before I can actually shoot Providence at all. So the time stop to kill the first and freeze the second in position is very, very essential. I don't like that I had to move all the way up there, because it puts them out of my range for far too long. Okay, so Blighted Providence is dead. This should be the end. Yes! And that's 17 seconds and 17 seconds. Yeah, 17 seconds and 54 milliseconds. Incredible speedrun. 17 minutes, 54 milliseconds. Awesome. And on my first try as well, I got some really good RNG there with the spawns and then the locations of the teleporter spawns. So I'm really happy with that, actually. I'm really pleased. I am going to skip the credits because I've shown the credits in 1,000,001 episodes of Risk of Rain. Speaking of, if you would like to see 1,000,001 episodes of Risk of Rain, there's only 48 so far. You'll be able to find a link down in the description below to playlist with every Risk of Rain video I've ever done in my entire life. If you want to see more videos in the future, you can subscribe to my channel. If you liked the video, please click like. If you've disliked it, click dislike. I usually do those in the opposite order, so now I'm a little bit out of whack. That's been Risk of Rain, I've been Rhapsody, we've been speedrunning with the Huntress on Monsoon with Glass and Command. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time.